Our broadcast. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. No, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. Beasts in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many sides are going to make you work.
Here's Harden, and the rejection by Giannis. George with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. George with the bucket.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well.
Right at the free throw line. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
Outside, Maxey. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Back to Maxey. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to...
With the screen. Harden inside the three-point line. Carter outside. Back to Harden. Trying to get open is Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the playmaking of Harden continues to impress. Whether he's looking for his shot or creating for others, such a dynamic talent.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They double him with George. Pass to Middleton. Going inside. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
At the line for the Clippers, James
Harden hits them both. Bucks trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Maxey. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Beauchamp. No good on the three. Los Angeles leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. James Harden with the rebound. .36 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's George for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Now Harden. He's got 10. 3 seconds left. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. James Harden getting it done for the Clippers. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
Now here is Harris. Cousins, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Here's Hayes. Drives to the hoop. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
Now here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Robinson misses. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 5. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. At the elbow, it's Cousins. The Bucks working the ball around. And the basket is good.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
And here's Hayes. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. To the left wing. Back to Cousins. From deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
It's amazing. You look back at Cousins' first 4 years in the league, he hit under 20% of his threes. Now it's a go-to shot for him.
Back to Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. Screen by Zubac. It's Powell with the drive.
This is where Powell has really improved, handling the ball in the pick and roll situation and making passes in traffic.
Pass to Sumner. .144 left in the first half. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Hayes. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Allen, right side. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
A nice shot by George.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here's Baisley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
DeMarcus Cousins made sure that one went down. High percentage dunk for DeMarcus.
Harden outside. The rebound by the Bucks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to George. Here is Harden. The Clippers need to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 6. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, Maxey. Portis the screen. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3. Knocks it loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And they get it back. Carter with the screen. Here's Wall. Stolen away. Here's Maxey. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And Buck, Buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind. Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Lets it go from the wing. Maxey, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's George. The rebound by Middleton.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. But deep three from George. He goes up again. George double teamed. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First team foul.
1:53 left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Pass to Beauchamp. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. With the shot. Portis with it. Over Wall. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here is Wall. No points in the game yet for him. Wall draws the double. In the corner, Powell with it. Drills the three-pointer.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside, Maxey. Paul George with the steal. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Carter with the screen. And here's George for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
To the inside. Stolen by George. Pass to Carter. Outside, George. Carter with the screen. And it's George missing. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage.
The Clippers, 32.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Bucks trail by 6. Allen outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Harden. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Pass to Sumner. Post Allen. Now Cousins. Guarded by Harden. A three from Bogdanovich. No good. Shot missing.
Three-point line.
Over to the left wing. Allen outside. And it's Allen with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be hit. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Harris draws the double. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Back to Harden. From the arc. It's not going to go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. At the top of the key, Cousins. Allen outside. Back to Cousins. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. With it. Looking to end his cold spell. That's tipped. And they get it back. Harden draws the double. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Down low. Baisley. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Harden. Robinson on the wing. Harris on the double team. Robinson with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Six to shoot. Harden outside. They grab their own miss. Pass to Hayes. Now Harden. Harden draws the double. On the wing, Harden. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Harris outside. To tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
And this team believes in Harris because he wants to be the guy to take on pressure.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's tied up with that one.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
They set the pick. Pass to George. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And he's knocked off course by the defense.
At the free throw line, Paul George is usually very consistent. He just can't let the stakes get inside his head.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's...
How about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Carter. Poked away. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's the Bojan.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's the screen. It's Harden with the drive.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the wing right side. And a wide open look for Portis. Connects from downtown.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wall. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Well, Giannis has to push out the distractions here. Take his time and don't rush his process.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. What do you think, guys?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Substitution. Duncan Robinson.
George with no one around. Oh, then shot at a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the